Hi, I'm Camille Kelley, and I'm a coach for women business entrepreneurs and leaders that are looking to release stress, overwhelm, and reconnect and thrive in their most vibrant, powerful, authentic selves. Alongside coaching, I also lead events, workshops, and retreats through my business Finding Sparks. So, as some of you may know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And the women at SolMateo have asked me to post some ways on how we can all deal with the stress of sheltering in place that's going on right now. For over 40 years, SolMateo has been raising awareness and funds to shine a light on mental health in San Mateo County. And so today, I'm going to lead you through a powerful EFT tapping session on tuning into your inner strength and resilience through stress. Afterward, I encourage you to visit their website and you can see how you can be part of their important work and donate. Any amount is helpful in this much needed time, so we'll post links for that so you can take a look. Okay, so let's get started. EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping, is a type of psychological acupressure that's used to release trapped emotions, stress, and regulate the flow of energy throughout your body. So similar to acupuncture, there are different meridian points in the body, and EFT allows you to access those different meridian points where energy is trapped and release any trapped energy, any trapped emotions, and it helps you navigate more easily through difficult circumstances by acknowledging the stress and the emotions that build up and providing a space for awareness around them and consciously releasing them. So I'll show you how it's done. If you've never done it before, don't worry, it's very, very easy. I'm just gonna do a very quick session right now. There is no wrong way to do it, so you can't mess up, so don't worry about that. You can just repeat after me. And normally when I teach EFT, what I'll do is use different meridian points that include the head and different points on the face. But right now, we're just going to be conscious of not touching our faces just to add that extra layer of safety. And so we're going to be using the different points of the top of the head. We're going to be using right here at the collarbone and right here, which is the sort of fleshy part of the outer side of your hand, okay? So before you do tapping, it's important to make sure you have lots of water. It can be a very emotional experience. Generally, you'll feel a lot lighter afterwards, similar to getting a massage, but it can sometimes bring up some emotions. If we're gonna process those emotions, release them, and come out feeling stronger and empowered, okay? Okay, so all you wanna do is just kind of get into a comfortable space. Relax, you can take a couple of deep breaths. And just tune into what your body's feeling in this moment. Maybe another deep breath. This session is going to be really short, but you are welcome to repeat it as many times as you need. This is something that you can say out loud, or you can kind of just say in your head. If you're around other people, or you're feeling insecure, or maybe you just kind of want to try it out internally. Either way works. So let's go ahead and start right here, and take 2 fingers or more, and you're going to tap on this sort of fleshy part of the outside of your hand. And if you feel any emotions come up, if you start feeling teary, sometimes people will sneeze, or they'll burp, or something will happen. That means that you're processing these emotions and that it's really working, okay? If you don't feel it that way, it's okay too. Remember, there's no wrong way to do this. So just repeat after me. Over the past couple of months, I found myself feeling very worried and sometimes even very afraid. So you're going to go ahead and just repeat that, okay? Now we're going to switch to the top of the head. Sometimes I worry about my own safety or the safety of people around me or people that I love. And just tune into how that feels, okay? Sometimes that worry is about my financial security and what I'm going to do if things change for me, or what I'm going to do because things have changed for me. Okay, now we're going to go to the collarbone right here. So just tap or repeat after me. And that worry turns into this even stronger fear and stress and overwhelm. Sometimes it becomes so overwhelming that I feel like I can barely even function. Sometimes I feel like the stress and fear and overwhelm is controlling me, and I feel helpless. Okay, now we're going to go right back here to the outer part of the hand. I find myself asking questions like, will I be okay? Will the people I love be okay? Will things return back to normal? And sometimes those questions spiral out a bit and I feel like I'm out of control. Okay, now back to the top of the head. And then I wonder, are things gonna get better? And start coming up with sort of worst case scenarios for things going on around me. And it's so frustrating and it feels terrible and I hate it. Okay, back to the collarbone. I don't want to feel this way anymore and it's not helping me. If anything, it's making me feel like I'm even more helpless than before. Okay, back here. It's frustrating and I hate it. And it makes me feel powerless. But when I look at other times in my life that I've gone through stressful situations, these same fears have come up too. Okay, back to the top of the head. Maybe the situation was really different, but a lot of the fears are the same. Fears of uncertainty, fears about what's going to happen next. And worrying then didn't help me either. I realize now in this situation, it's safe and okay for me to release the worry and the fear. Okay, back to the hand. I choose to release the worry because I know that I'm strong. After all, I've been through lots of hard things before, and I'm okay. Top of the head. I've survived many difficult things in my life, and I can get through this too. I know that I am strong and resilient. and I choose to release any stress, any fear, and any worry that remains. Okay, back to the hand. I know that it's not serving me, and I know that I am very strong and powerful. Okay, now just tune into that a little bit more. I'm strong, I am powerful, I am resilient, and I will be okay. Okay, now take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Release. And just think about any feelings, any thoughts that came up during this session. You may have felt a little bit teary, you may have felt a little overwhelmed, and I encourage you to pay attention to any parts of what I talked about that really felt like they resonated with you. You're going to want to tune into that a little bit more and continue to follow that and continue to release that. So you can go to tapping anytime that you want, anytime that you feel overwhelmed, and do this practice just as I did it, or you can just choose one of the points. You don't have to do all of them. Again, normally there are more that I would use, but I'm just paying attention to, not touching the face right now. And you can do it a lot of different ways to help you. You can say it out loud, you can say it just internally. And what you're looking for is kind of a sense of lightness, a sense of release, and a sense of empowerment that you'll generally feel a little bit afterwards. Sometimes it takes a little while to get there, so just be patient with yourself. If you start to feel just overwhelmed at first, sometimes the emotions will come up and you can feel a little bit, in the space of heavy emotion. But just give it time, and those emotions are going to move through you, and you can release them, and you're going to be in a much better, more calm and centered space. And drink lots and lots of water. And if you want to do any more tapping videos, you can take a look at different resources that I have. I can share those that are for free for you to check out. And don't forget to check out the website for SolMateo and donate. And I hope that was helpful and that you have a really lovely day. Okay, bye.